What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Javi. Let's jump right straight into AMC. Alright, so jumping into the technicals, we've seen that since Monday that the market opened up until today, AMC has been consolidating between $41 and $59. So that we saw that on Monday it opened up at 41, and then it had a good day and went all the way up and tested that $59.53, and then it dipped back down, and then on Tuesday we saw that it tested that levels again. Now, if you saw my video on Sunday, you saw that I wanted that $59 range to touch that and break into it so that we could test that next level of about $67 to $68. And I said that once we broke that level, then we can see a retest of $77. Now, obviously, we see that AMC has been within this range of $41 to $59, and this is a nice consolidation zone for anyone who's trying to get into AMC to buy into the stock when it's around that $41 range and then hold as the movement continues. Now, there's a few things that I want to talk about in this video, and the first thing is how AMC and other stocks similar to AMC with the whole squeeze are doing similar things, guys. And also some of these other stocks are taken away from the movement of AMC. For example, the first one I want to talk about is Clove. How on Monday Clove went up and has rallied since today up until $28.85, and then Wendy's had a nice rally up until $31, and then GameStop has rallied as well, not as much, but it also rallied. So in my opinion, guys, I think that these kinds of moves are actually planned from hedge funds to take our mind away from AMC and move our money into these other stocks such as Clover and Wendy's and GME, because they know the severity of AMC, and they know that if we take our money away from AMC and into all these other positions, then obviously there's less money in AMC, so that their short position becomes that much more valuable. So I know that all you retail investors want to make some money, but in my opinion, if you're in this for the movement and also the potential of what AMC can do in the future, then I think that all these other positions can hold off for now. But if you took some positions in Clover or Wendy's, then that's awesome. I'm sure you made a ton of money, so good for you. But that's just my take on it. All right, now the next thing I want to talk about is something that was brought up to my attention today, and that is that the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, known as the DTCC, has been potentially working with the hedge funds to limit how much GME and AMC has risen or will rise in the future. So there's a few reasons why I say this. So the DTCC works with brokerage firms. So when you go ahead and you want to buy a stock, you have to buy the stock, and then there has to be a seller on the other end. But in between that buying and selling, there is an intermediate person, and that is the DTCC. So what they do is they make sure that the transaction goes smoothly and there is money for this transaction to work. However, during this transaction, there is a fee that they charge for the brokerages. So as GME was becoming more volatile and the stock was moving up and the squeeze was happening, the DTCC started to increase how much they were charging these brokerage firms. So that is why Webull, M1 Finance, and Robinhood started to limit how much buyers were able to buy GME during the rise, specifically Robinhood. Now, there's another thing that we have to worry about with the DTCC, and this is just standard and we all know this, but it's the settlement time. So when you buy a stock, there is the day that you buy it plus 2 before the settlement goes through. Now, there are two things that happen with the settlement time. The first thing is, for us specifically, when we buy a stock, even though on our phone it may show that we have that stock in our portfolio, we may not actually have that stock because it has not settled yet. So that leaves us vulnerable because we think that we have this stock in our hand, but we don't, and it gives a false impression of us owning the stock. Now, the second thing is because of this settlement day to the to the day plus 2, there is a false interpretation of the short interest, because whatever we see on websites such as Ortex, that actually happened 2 days ago. So we have to know that, and we have to know that whatever we are seeing, we are actually behind on, and we're not seeing the true thing of what happened that day or the day before. We're actually seeing what happened 2 days before. And with the market changing on an everyday basis, that leaves us in the dark because we're always 2 days behind. So to change this and to make everything equal, I believe that the solution is to have a same-day settlement. What this will do is this will allow for more transparency in the market and allow all of us to play in the same ball field, not only hedge funds but retail investors as well. If you guys are getting some value out of this video, please make sure to click that like button and subscribe. That would help me out a lot. All right, let's jump back into it. So that with the settlement day being same day, I believe that that's going to allow for more transparency, and I think that that is the movement that we are also pushing for. Now obviously AMC is going to allow us retail investors to make a ton of money when the squeeze happens, but it's also going to bring the awareness of how much unfairness there is between the hedge funds and us retail investors. Now with that all said, there's still 2 more days in the market, and I'm still really bullish on this week. So in my opinion, I think that in the next few days we are going to be seeing a retest, maybe tomorrow, of $41. So once we see a retest of $41, then I think that we will bounce back up and hopefully close the market above $50. Now with all this of AMC going to light, such as the DTCC and the SEC looking at all the plays that are going on and trying to see if there's any illegal stuff going on, such as naked shorts, then I think that as all this develops and more retail investors become aware of AMC, then I think that it's going to move up. So if possible, then if it does break, it touches $41 and breaks above that $50 range, then I do think that on Friday we will be at that $59 range. Now if we break below that $41 range, then I think that the next level we're going to be seeing is that $35 range. Now if it does touch that level, guys, do not worry. I think that we still have a lot to go up, and you know, it's just a great buying opportunity. So if you have some money aside and you want to buy some more shares, also if you guys bought at a high price such as $70 and you want to bring your cost average down, then I think that that would be a good time to buy, really a great time to buy. But also if it touches tomorrow that $41 range, then I also think that it's another really good time to buy. Now there's a chance that we don't hit that $41 and break and go up to $55. We open up tomorrow at $55, and then I do think that if that does happen, then we will see $59. Now guys, there is a potential that we will see a gamma squeeze soon, and I'm hoping for that, because with all this news coming out, then I think another gamma squeeze and a stronger gamma squeeze with that too, because there's going to be more people aware of it the second time around than there was the first time. And I think that that plus all the light that's being brought up on AMC will hopefully be the catalyst that we need to start this short squeeze. All right, with that said, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please make sure to click that like button and subscribe, and put down in the comments if you guys are going to be buying more shares sometime soon and what your thoughts are on what I just said in this video. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.